Okay guys, here's a quick look at Prosperity Rising's web conference room. This is really one of the most powerful things that Prosperity Rising brings to the table for you. And it's 100% free, for now anyway, 100% free. 300 people can join your conference. So let's say that you have a product or a service that you want to promote, or you're a team, and you're a team of people that want to get together once a week, once a day, whatever it is, you can collaborate in our free web conferencing room. So let's get started and start a meeting. You can either start or join a meeting. Obviously, we're going to start a meeting. You're going to be a host, not a participant in this. First thing that pops up is room name. Well, automatically we give you a room name. It's a random name. So you can start your meeting on the fly if you want to at any point. Or you can name your room. Let's make it Prosperity. Now you can't do any funky names or funky codes in here. It won't take it, and it'll give you a little bit of an error. So keep it a short room name, such as Prosperity. You can actually have a password in here if you wanted to. You can invite members right here as well. You can have a meeting key, that's your password. And you can have a host key, so you can have more than one host at a time. Here are some of the features. We always basically leave everything as is right here. I recommend that you don't touch anything except for the best feature of all right here. Let's assume that you're talking about a particular website or a product or a service. In this case, we're talking about Prosperity Surfers, Prosperity Rising sister website. And we talk about the benefits of signing up as a member to prosperitysurfers.com. And at the end of the meeting, when the meeting is over, when I click end as a host, everyone's going to be taken to the Prosperity Surfers website automatically. It's really a powerful feature. I'm going to show you how that happens. There's also dial-in. If you want to add a dial-in feature, you can do that. We'll provide you with a name of a company that will give you 100 free dial-ins to have somebody to dial in. How does that work? Well, let's say somebody's driving down the road and they have no time to join the web conference, but they want to hear what you have to say. Well, they can join in via telephone. Really cool features. All right, all you need to do now is just start the meeting. So basically all we did was put in the room name and put in where we want to direct people after the meeting. We also have the ability to increase the length of the meeting up to 5 hours. We're just going to leave it as it is right now. When we start the meeting, it automatically activates a few things. One of the features that it activates right away is it recognizes right away that I have a microphone, and it also recognizes right away that I have a video. So I'm going to allow that to be shared. There I am. Hey everybody. All right. It's really cold in my room today. That's why I have a big sweatshirt on, even though it's May. You'd never know it. May 12th, and it's cold as you know what. In any case, let's show you a couple things that we can do. I'm not going to activate it, but all I need to do is click the computer screen. What's the computer screen? Desktop sharing. Desktop sharing is very, very powerful, very, very cool, and very neat. And yes, you now have desktop sharing for free. WhiteBoard. What is WhiteBoard? Well, a whiteboard is basically an electronic whiteboard system. If I click on WhiteBoard, look what pops up. I have the ability now. You can follow me with that little red dot, or I can remove that little red dot, which is what I like to do usually. I'm not a big fan of it. I can take a picture. Let's say that I'm talking about a network marketing system that just came out, a new multi-level marketing system that just came out, and people want to know what type of a structure it is. Well, I can say it's a 2x10, and let me draw an example of a 2x10. Circle number 1 is you. Now I can go over here and drop some lines. And what does a 2x10 mean? Well, a 2x10 means that you're at the top and you have 2 legs right here. And under that leg, let's see, I want to create another circle and then another circle. You invite 2 people. Now they invite 2 people. So it goes something like this. So I think you guys get the picture, right? No pun intended. And then we talk about this, and then we can put some other arrows in here and different funky things. Or I can just take my pen and my electronic pencil and say, here's you, and here are the people you invited, and here are the people that they invited. It's as simple as that. And then we can have many different pages. I can clear that up and I can go back to page 2, back to page 1, and all that fun kind of stuff. Really, really nice stuff. And again, 100% free. How many people can you invite? You can invite up to 300 people in this room, folks. 300 people. Document sharing, yes, we've got that too. Let's say you have a PowerPoint presentation and you want to give a clean, clear PowerPoint presentation. You can do that right here. You can disable your camera, you can disable your mic and just show the PowerPoint presentation. Really neat stuff. And here's one of my favorite things that I tend to use more than anything. And this is the ability to share a website right inside here. And here's the Prosperity Surfers website. Now over here you'll see a button that says Show Chat. What happens is that when you load up a website, and you gotta let your participants know this because they sometimes might not see it. When you load up a website, now I've got this in shrunken format. You can see it in bigger format if I did that. You open it up here, and here's the chat button. I can put in whatever I want. Hey, what's up? What's up? And there it is right up there, dup I wrote. Whatever. Okay, so and then I can talk about Prosperity Rising just like this. Here's the Prosperity Rising website, and I can talk about how well it works, how great it is, blah, 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 blah. And you need to join that as well, and there are many reasons why you need to join that as well. And I talk about how Prosperity Rising works in sync with Prosperity Surfers, blah, blah, blah. You get the picture, right? So, again, desktop sharing, whiteboard, document sharing where you can have a PowerPoint presentation, and URL sharing where you have multiple URLs that you can go back and forth to make your point clean, clear, crisp, and all that kind of stuff. The really cool thing is now, what's the really cool thing, guys? Oh, of course you can invite people. And here's the box where you can change settings, you can invite more people, and you can also leave a feedback. How was this presentation? Please let us know. Send us an email and let us know what you thought of Prosperity Rising's online webinar system. Nice features. Let's end the meeting and let's see what happens. The meeting has adjourned, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. Blah, blah, blah. Click the end meeting. Are you sure you want to end it? Yes, I am sure. And look, it takes me to the Prosperity Surfers website, the site that I've been talking about for the last 15 minutes or so, and it then takes me there. What are people going to do? They're going to sign up. What's the biggest benefit of this? Folks, we know that if you create a website and you're promoting a product that's kind of really neat, you're going to get some sales. And we know if you add on video to that website, you're going to get more sales. Up to 5 times your sales are going to increase by adding on a nice video. Well, we've also found, and statistics show, that your website, your sales will increase even more if you add on a live webinar to your product that you want to sell. You're going to sell more products at that live webinar than you are on the website. So that's the power in having a webinar site. This is a very powerful system. You can have up to 4 people in video mode giving presentations talking at the same time. You can have up to 10 people in audio mode talking at the same time. Great, fantastic for interviews where you can have me and someone else side by each talking back and forth to each other. I can be interviewing somebody. I can be interviewing you if you wanted me to do that. My name is Keith Carberry. I hope you enjoyed that little presentation on the power of Prosperity Rising's web conferencing system. Bye-bye.